What's up, guys? It's your boy Tremel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at I am underscore Tremel. That's I am underscore TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.
And what's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, y'all. Okay, we're here to talk about two different topics, okay, and they're both dealing with bloggers, and they're both dealing with rappers, okay. Both of them are the biggest female rappers that are out right now. They're out here suing bloggers left or right and every damn thing under the sun. All right. Now, before we get into today's mess, let's talk about what we got coming up this week, okay? And what we got coming up is the return of Roasted Review. That will be tonight at 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central Time. That's 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central Time. With Scotty by Nature TV giving you the real tea and Josiah's World TV. We will be covering Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? It's probably going to be for about little over an hour, maybe no more than an hour and 30 minutes tops, because this episode really wasn't that great, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it really, really, really good. Okay, so be sure to tune in to Roasted Review right here on Scotty by Nature TV at 8 p.m., 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. All right, all right, all right. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into what we got coming up today. Okay, let's talk about this mess right here. Now, the first things first, let's talk about Tasha K and Cardi B. Lord, they're back in the blogs once again, child, and it is fucking hilarious because I just cannot believe that we're still doing this, honey. Now, from a blog called Blocktivity.com and as well as Armand Wiggins, because y'all know I love me some Armand Wiggins. I stands for Armand. Y'all know I love me some Armand. He also reported on this just yesterday or the day before. But apparently, Tasha K allegedly has moved to Africa to escape paying that $4 million that is owed to Cardi B after she lost her case. Okay. Now, this is what the article states. It says that the controversial YouTube blogger Tasha K made a recent post on Instagram indicating a possible move to Africa. The Unwound with Tasha K host, whose real name is Latasha Kibi, has her followers playing a game of "Where in the world is Tasha K?" The Instagram post has the location tagged as Morocco, and it includes a caption where Tasha states that she is releasing a vlog documenting her new life in Africa. The alleged move comes after Kibi lost a $4 million lawsuit to rapper Cardi B. As Blocktivity previously reported, Kibi and her team were liable for defamation, invasion of privacy, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. When the judgment was issued, Kibi responded, "I ain't got it," the Shade Room reports. The claim of lack of funds and a possible change of address seemed pretty suspicious to Kibi's followers and then a few YouTube bloggers. Kibi's post shows her wearing a traditional head covering and alludes to a new life in Africa. Her Instagram post made social media question if she was on the run. Tasha captioned the post, "Life in Africa is turning out to be exactly what I needed, a fresh start. This week, I will be releasing my first vlog of my new life in Africa and showing you all our expanded family. Make sure you go to www.tashaklive.com and download the Tasha K app to watch our exclusive lives, interviews, and documentaries and family vlogs." The sleuthing began in July when YouTuber Armand Wiggins, shout out to him, made a video about the Kiwis putting up her Atlanta area home for rent and downsizing to a much cheaper apartment down in Florida. The move was made after Kiwi lost multiple appeals on the defamation case, and Cardi's law team was in hot pursuit of her coin. The move to Florida may have been smart on Kiwi's behalf. According to Sandra Rose, Florida is a safe place for debtors who lose large judgments. The state makes life difficult for debt collectors, and Florida's homestead exemption prevents a judgment from becoming a lien on on the Florida Deborah's primary residence. The dismissal of Kiwi's claims and appeals means Cardi's lawyers can file documents to garnish Kiwi's paychecks and seize her personal property, such as her home, furniture, cars, stocks, and bonds, to satisfy the debt. Then, as Kiwi continued to dodge paying in full, she began discussing expanding her company, Kiwi Studio, possibly to Africa. In an Instagram live captured by YouTuber Godly, Tasha spills the tea on her plans. And on July the 16th, Kiwi seemingly confirmed the move aboard. I moved to Africa, she tweeted. Good luck finding my village to post. I know you effing lying, replied one Twitter user, and another one said, "You so silly." Fans are still trying to decipher whether Tasha's alleged moves overseas is true or not. On Tuesday, Kiwi shared that she was getting her hairstyled in a salon located near South Florida. I think this is it, you guys. Okay, y'all, that's it. So that's it from this is it blah Blobity? I think it's called Blobity on .com. All I gotta say is this right here. Child, Tasha K is doing whatever she can to get out of paying that money to Cardi B. I mean, it is a lot of money. It's like $4 million, and that's some money that she, self-proclaimed that she ain't got. She said she ain't got it. She ain't trying to pay nobody $4 million. That's a lot of money. She'll be paying that shit for a lifetime because she don't have it like that. And I don't blame her for not, for doing what she can to avoid it. But at the same time, and y'all know I respect Tasha K's grind. I don't necessarily respect everything that she does. But earlier this year she came in my chat and I fanned out because I watch her content and I actually like her content. But that doesn't mean that I go up for her slanderous remarks sometimes. I do be thinking that sometimes she goes too far with some of her commentary sometimes. And sometimes as bloggers, we have to realize what we're saying. And this is just coming from a person like me who is a small blogger, but is on a come up. I feel like sometimes you have to watch what you say and watch what you do. Yes, have the freedom of speech. Say whatever it is you feel like you need to say. But at the same point in time, you also have to be mindful of the things you say and the things you do in the audience that you keep. Being the reason why I've decided that I'm going to switch up the way I do my commentary. Most of my audience is women. They're Black women over the age of 25. The mass majority are Black women. It's 89% of my audience being Black women, and gay men being the minority. I know that sometimes Black women can be very offended by me using the B word, the H word, and all of them type of words. So now I'm trying to cut back on using the bitch word and the whole word, because I'm so used to saying the word bitch. I don't necessarily think I find it as a term of endearment in a person, place, a thing. I call everything and everybody a bitch. It don't really matter. But sometimes that can be offensive to women. And you never want to be looked at as a he man, woman hater, anything like that. So that's why I'm trying to turn my wheels and make my content a little bit more respectable. Yes, I'm still gonna curse a little bit because that's just in my nature. That's just how I am. But I'm gonna cut back. I'm still cutting back on using the bitches and the hoes. I mean, I'm very cognizant of what my audience needs and wants from me, but I'm gonna always keep it a book. And that's what I mean by bloggers have to realize what their audiences are and what they need and what they want. And some people want slanderous content. I mean, it is what it is that makes everybody watch. But at the same point in time, I feel like Tasha K would not have to be going through all of this stuff, like running off to Africa and doing all that crazy stuff that she's doing right now, if she would have just took the videos down. Like, was not taking the videos down worth you moving all the way to Africa to protect yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, and Cardi is still looking for her check. In the words of Armand, deposit your check. That's what Cardi wants her to do, is deposit her damn check. That's what she wants, honestly. That's definitely what she wants. Period. Okay? That's what she wants. Most definitely. So I don't know, but some people look at it as a smart move on Tasha's behalf to get up and move her ass on, and get her ass out of Dodge, because that might be the best thing for her, is to get her ass on up out of Dodge, because it ain't looking too good. I mean, she already said she ain't got it, child. So she said she ain't got it, then she ain't got it. She said she ain't got it now. You can't make nobody have it if they ain't got it now. They ain't got it. They ain't got it. That's just the truth. She ain't got it. She ain't got it. She ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, because I know that at one point in time they said that she moved to Florida. I think it was like South Florida, something like that. And it's just like, I'm just like, okay, whatever, crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, but it doesn't matter if I like you or not. I'm gonna always call it as I see it. And y'all know that I like Tasha, but at the same point in time, you get what you pay for. And what you got was a woman telling you to take down the videos, and you told her now, and now you gotta pay for that. And that's just the honest truth. You got to pay for it now. And it's unfortunate that you do, but you do. And that's just the bounds that's just the price you pay as a blogger. You know what I mean? Like every time I do my blogs and stuff like that, I always have to make sure that I ain't saying nothing that's going to get me caught up or get me sued, because I ain't trying to sue I ain't trying to get sued, because I ain't got no money, baby. I work at fucking Kroger. I ain't got no damn money to be paying no damn body. I got Kroger and a Google check. That's all the fuck I got. I make an honest living. I ain't one of them YouTubers that's out here pretending like he got it and all of this other stuff. You know what I mean? Because I don't. I don't have it like that. I live comfortably. I do have my shortcomings, but I definitely don't come on here asking y'all for no money. I barely ever post my Cash App or anything like that. I just don't. Even when I was going through my homeless shit, I didn't post my Cash App. Or I didn't ask y'all for anything. I got it out the mud on my own. So at the end of the day, like I said already, when it comes down to it, you just got to pay it forward. Like, you did what you did, and now you got to pay it forward. And that's pretty much the gist of it. And then y'all on Instagram and y'all arguing with each other and stuff like that. So it's like this. Someone, I think it was something like Tasha K had went on the neighborhood talking, and she said, "Did someone say my name?" And then Cardi B said, "Nobody said your name. Send me my check." And I'm like, bitch, bitch. I'm so tickled. But this Tasha K and Cardi B debacle is never gonna end, and that's very unfortunate. Like, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You got to pay your dues. Literally, you do got to pay your dues, and that's just what it is. So I guess we can move on to the next thing. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about Miss Nicki Minaj. She's suing this blogger by the name of NoseyHeaux. I've heard of her. I've never watched her content before, but I have definitely heard of NoseyHeaux. Okay. I think I've heard Lovely T mention her as a source one time before when I was watching one of her videos. So we're going to go ahead and get into this, because I think this came out early this morning around 11 a.m. My time, 9:01 a.m. Pacific time on TMZ. That's when this came out. So let's jump right on into it. And then there's an update, but we're going to go ahead and get into the original story first, okay? And then we're going to jump into the next thing. Give me 1 second, you guys. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, because it looked like they got videos and audio, so that's why I went to go get my Bluetooth speaker. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this article from TMZ, and it says that Nicki Minaj is making one thing very clear: she and her legal team won't put up with social media accounts making wild statements about her, and now she's filed a lawsuit. Okay, so this is NoseyHeaux on TMZ. This is what was said. Well, wait a minute, y'all. There is an ad. Y'all know these ads got to come through first, and it's like a 30-second ad. So give me 1 second. It's just crazy how all these bloggers and all these rappers is just getting into it. Child. I never thought I'd ever see the day that the bloggers and the rappers are coming together and they getting into it with one another. I just never thought that I would see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But like I said, if you're gonna be a blogger, you have to be a more respectable one, and that's just that on that. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the audio. Hold on, wait a minute, it's on mute. Hold on.
Shoveling all this cocaine up her nose. Allegedly. Thank you. Allegedly. But we all know it's true. Listen, I can't even say allegedly with that, because we know it's true. I'm not saying allegedly on that. Nicki Minaj is a cokehead. We all see it. Her husband is a rapist. We all saw that. I covered that for weeks. Weeks of covering the Surviving the Petty story.
Okay, so that was the first thing. That was the first thing. Now, according to the legal documents obtained by TMZ, Nicki claims a woman by the name of Marley Green, who goes by the social media persona NoseyHeaux, posted a video on Monday talking about Nicki, in which she allegedly said that Nicki is shoving all of this coke up her nose and shoving all this coke up her nose. Allegedly, thank you. Allegedly, we already heard that. Okay, so basically, so then there's more vile comments that were made by NoseyHeaux, and this is something else that she said. Let's get into it. But before we get into it, that is the ad. Now, if you're gonna sit, like, you cannot sit up here and say that somebody doing coke. You cannot say that, NoseyHeaux. You cannot. As a blogger, that's just something that you can't say. Especially if you ain't got no proof, because people will come after you, and that's just the facts. But here we go with the next vile comment audio.
Child, the whole bloodline, including the baby. The whole bloodline is disgusting, including a fucking new baby. She needs to get that baby in. And listen, I don't care. I don't care. Like I said, I'm never gonna get up here and be fake for nobody. I'm not gonna be PG-13. I'm not gonna be censored for nobody. I'm always gonna stand true to who I am. People fuck with me for that reason. For that reason. Because I'm not gonna get up here and tiptoe and dance around. Cause people mad. Let motherfuckers be mad. I don't give a damn. File your lawsuits. Your baby's gonna be a rapist too. Your whole bloodline is disgusting, including your baby. And you need to be trying to get some of that rapist nature out of your baby right now before he grows up to harm somebody's daughter or son. That baby is, listen, I'm scared. I'm scared to be an old lady in a world that baby is growing up in. Get that baby in therapy. You can go suck some dick. You are trash. Your husband's trash. Your brother's trash. Your mama is trash. Your daddy, the dead one and living, both of them is trash. And before that baby grows up to be trash, you better get that baby some help, because that baby gonna be garbage too if you don't.
Oh my God. Then not only that, Nicki claims that Green has made vile comments, which you just heard in the audio. Now, while the legal documents called Green a nobody and said and someone whose main accomplishments in life has been a string of criminal charges, bail jumping, and bad debts, they acknowledge her social media posts have gained some traction and the possibility that people could believe what she says. Now, Nicki's attorney, Burstein, states that the cokehead video on Twitter garnered more than 2,000 likes and more than 250 retweets, spanning a significant audience. Nicki's going after NoseyHeaux for defamation and claims that she's never used Coca-Cola and wants a jury to decide the damages of no less than $75,000. Burstein tells us when this case is over, she will no longer be permitted to use the name NoseyHeaux because we will take her trademark from her when she does not have enough money to pay the judgment. Anyone else who spreads lies about Nicki Minaj will suffer a similar fate. He continues, my marching orders are to aggressively sue anyone with a media or social media following who damages her with intentional lies. Eventually the lesson will be learned. All right, y'all. That was pretty much the article and the audio from TMZ. And all I got to say is this right here. I ain't got nothing against nobody. I don't know Miss NoseyHeaux. Like I said, I don't know her at all. All I know is that I've heard of her. She's very notorious around these YouTube streets. And I know that she goes in and goes hard. All I got to say about that is, like, it's one thing that you said that this woman does Coca-Cola. That's one thing. But then you start talking about her child. And I just feel like when you go and you start talking about people's children, you know what I mean? That's a bit much. Like, keep it on the person. Like, if you're going to sit up here and you're going to say something about somebody, then you just keep it on the person. Don't go for their kids now, because the kids are innocent in the whole situation, regardless of what her husband may have done or allegedly done or whatever. It is what it is, but you don't have to go for the child. The child should not be a reflection of what their parents do. There's a lot of people that got fucked up people for parents, but the kids themselves are magnificent, and we should never hold kids accountable for the things that their parents do. I'm just being honest here. Like, we could never do that. And at this point, I don't see anything wrong with what Nicki Minaj is doing at this point. I mean, if she feels like she needs to sue and get her money's worth, then that's just what it is, especially if someone is out here putting out lies on somebody. This is why, like I said, as a blogger, I make sure to say allegedly. I make sure to make sure that I'm making it clear that I didn't say this, an article said this, and I make sure to say whether I believe it or not, but or say that I'm not really sure about the information, because people can sue you for defamation. Nobody wants any labels on them, especially these artists. They don't want their brands to be ruined based off these things that bloggers say. And I know that we all do this and we all make money from doing it, but at the same point in time, it's kind of like, okay, what roads like, how far are you gonna go to be the premier blogger? I don't need to do that. I ain't never gonna do that. But like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen with this. You got NoseyHeaux in the news, and then you got Tasha K that's always in the news with her situation with Cardi B. So we really don't know where the hell this shit gonna go right now. And to be quite honest, I don't think even these bloggers that's in question really knows where this shit is going to go. It's a hot ass mess, and that's pretty much it on that. But now there's something that I saw posted by another YouTuber that I definitely adore by the name of Sean Davy Way. Okay, let me go and see what let me go back to what he said, because I think he posted it on his community wall. So let me go over here to Sean Davy's Way and look at what he said. Okay, so let's go over here and look at it. Okay, so he posted on his community wall. This is what he said in the post. He posted it like an hour ago and got over 200 likes. And he said, so Cardi B sued a blogger, and it was a problem because the blogger was a black woman and etc. for making false claims about her and her child. Yet other celebrities are suing black women bloggers for the same reasons, and y'all are in full support. Just pondering, that is all. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. I get what Sean Davies' Way is saying. There were some people that were pissed at Cardi B for going after Tasha K, regardless of the fact that Tasha K admitted that she lied. They were mad because, it's this black woman, Latino woman thing. And they were mad because she was suing a black woman, and they felt like she was trying to take the income from a black woman and doing this to a black woman, even though the black woman was in the wrong by putting out false information and making false accusations about this woman and her child. So, but then you got another black woman, which is Nicki Minaj, who was suing another black blogger for putting out lies and talking about her child. And a lot of people are in support of that. I just feel like at the end of the day, it shouldn't even matter what race it is. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. If Tasha K admitted to lying and putting out false information about Cardi B, regardless of what Cardi B's race is, she had every right to sue Tasha K. I'm just being real with you. She had every right. Just because she a black woman don't mean she can't be touched. Like she's a black woman who did wrong. So at the end of the day, if she gonna lie on somebody, then she got to pay the price for it. The same way with NoseyHeaux. I mean, she said that this woman do Coca-Cola. She said that her husband was a RAPE person. You know what I mean? And all of that other stuff, and start talking about a child. The whole her husband is a rapist thing, that's up in the air because we really don't know. We all have our opinions on it. Like, we all may believe something and we may not believe anything else. But at the end of the day, we really don't know. But she went and started talking about her child, so I guess that's something else for her to talk about. That's something else. So I mean, at the end of the day, if these artists feel like bloggers are putting out lies about them, then they have every right to go after them if they feel like they're putting out lies. I mean, that's just the truth. So that's really all I got on these two topics. This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down in the description box below. With that being said, you guys, Scotty by Nature and signing out. And I will be leaving you guys with some promos from Nova Cosmetics, as well as the Thirst Trap Boys promo for the show, The Queen's Corner, which comes on every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Bye, y'all.